Ancient wonders, the pyramids of Giza. Imagine a vast desert landscape. The sun beats down relentlessly, casting long shadows. In the distance, three enormous structures pierce the sky, standing tall and proud. These are the pyramids of Giza, a testament to the ingenuity, ambition, and sheer willpower of the ancient Egyptians. Built as tombs for pharaohs, these pyramids were constructed with remarkable precision, using simple tools but complex mathematics and engineering. How did they lift those massive stones, each weighing several tons? It remains a mystery, a source of fascination and debate for centuries. The pyramids were not just burial chambers, they were also powerful symbols of authority and divine connection. They represented the pharaoh's might and the Egyptians' profound belief in the afterlife and eternal life. The sheer scale of these structures is awe-inspiring even today, thousands of years later. Standing before them, one can't help but feel a sense of wonder, humility, and respect. What did the ancient Egyptians think of these magnificent creations, towering over the desert? It's a question that continues to intrigue and captivate us, driving ongoing research and exploration. Mastering the arch Roman architecture. From the sands of Egypt we journey to the heart of the Roman Empire, a civilization that left an indelible mark on the world. The Romans were masters of engineering, known for their innovative use of concrete and the arch, which revolutionized construction. Think of the Colosseum, a vast amphitheater that could hold thousands of spectators, showcasing the grandeur of Roman entertainment. Its iconic arches, arranged in tiers, are a testament to Roman architectural genius and their understanding of structural integrity. This structure has stood for centuries, a symbol of Roman power, ingenuity, and their advanced engineering skills. But Roman architecture wasn't just about grand structures, it was also about functionality and urban development. The Romans also built aqueducts, which were crucial for transporting water across vast distances, roads that connected the empire, and public baths that served as social hubs, demonstrating their practical skills and commitment to urban planning and public welfare. These structures, still standing today, remind us of the Roman Empire's lasting impact on the world and their architectural legacy. Can you imagine a world without the arch? It's almost impossible. It's a fundamental element of architecture, thanks to the Romans, influencing countless structures throughout history. And medieval marvels, cathedrals and castles. As the Roman Empire declined, a new era emerged, the Middle Ages. This period saw the rise of Christianity in Europe, leading to the construction of magnificent cathedrals. These soaring structures, with their stained glass windows and intricate carvings, were designed to inspire awe and reverence. They were a testament to the faith of the people and the skill of the builders. But the Middle Ages weren't just about cathedrals. Castles, imposing fortresses built for defense, also dotted the landscape. These structures, with their thick walls, towers, and moats, speak to a time of conflict and instability. They are a reminder of the challenges faced by people in the past. What was it like to live in a time when castles were essential for survival? The Renaissance, a rebirth of ideas. After the Middle Ages, Europe experienced a period of great cultural and intellectual change known as the Renaissance. This rebirth saw a renewed interest in classical art and architecture. Think of the Duomo in Florence, with its iconic dome designed by Filippo Brunelleschi. It's a masterpiece of engineering and a symbol of the Renaissance spirit. During the Renaissance, architects like Leonardo da Vinci and Donato Bramante pushed the boundaries of design, incorporating classical elements and experimenting with new ideas. This period marked a shift from the religious focus of the Middle Ages to a more humanist worldview. How did this shift in thinking influence the architecture of the time? Section 5. The Age of Enlightenment, Balance, and Reason. Following the Renaissance, the Age of Enlightenment emphasized reason and logic. This intellectual movement had a profound impact on architecture. Buildings became more symmetrical, orderly, and restrained, reflecting the ideals of the time. Think of the Palace of Versailles in France, a grand palace known for its elegant proportions and formal gardens. The Enlightenment also saw the rise of public buildings, such as libraries, museums, and universities. These structures reflected the growing importance of education and knowledge. Architects during this period sought to create buildings that were not only beautiful, but also functional and served a social purpose. How did the Enlightenment's focus on reason manifest itself in the architecture of the era? Section 6. The Industrial Revolution, Iron and Glass Giants. The Industrial Revolution brought about unprecedented technological advancements, transforming architecture in the process. The use of new materials like iron and glass led to the construction of groundbreaking structures. Consider the Crystal Palace in London, a marvel of cast iron and plate glass, built for the Great Exhibition of 1851. This era also saw the rise of factories, train stations, and bridges, all made possible by the innovative use of new materials and manufacturing techniques. These structures, often massive in scale, reflected the industrial might of the age. However, they also highlighted the growing divide between the wealthy and the working class. How did the Industrial Revolution change the way we think about buildings and their purpose? Section 7. The birth of the skyscraper, reaching for the sky. In the late 19th century, a new architectural icon emerged, the skyscraper. Made possible by advancements in steel construction and the invention of the elevator, skyscrapers allowed cities to grow upwards, maximizing space in crowded urban centers. The Home Insurance Building in Chicago, completed in 1885, is considered the first skyscraper. Early skyscrapers like the Chrysler Building and the Empire State Building in New York City became symbols of modernity and human ambition. They represented a triumph of engineering and a testament to the power of human ingenuity. What were the challenges faced by the architects and engineers who dared to build these sky-piercing structures? Section 8. Modern masterpieces: architecture as art. In the 20th century, architecture continued to evolve, with architects experimenting with new forms, materials, and styles. Modernism emerged as a dominant movement, emphasizing functionality, simplicity, and the use of new materials like concrete, steel, and glass. Think of the Bauhaus school, and the works of architects like Le Corbusier and Ludwig Mies van der Rohe. This period also saw the rise of iconic structures like the Sydney Opera House, the Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao, and the Petronas Towers in Kuala Lumpur. These buildings, each with its unique design and architectural significance, pushed the boundaries of what was possible and became symbols of their respective cities. How does modern architecture reflect the changing values and aesthetics of the 20th century? Section 9. Sustainable structures, building for the future. Today, architects face new challenges such as climate change and the need for sustainable building practices. Green architecture has emerged as a crucial response, focusing on energy efficiency, renewable materials, and reducing the environmental impact of buildings. From solar panels to green roofs, architects are finding innovative ways to create buildings that are both beautiful and environmentally responsible. This shift towards sustainability represents a growing awareness of the interconnectedness between the built environment and the natural world. It also highlights the importance of designing buildings that meet the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. What role can architecture play in creating a more sustainable and equitable future? Section 10. The future of architecture. What's next? As technology continues to advance at an unprecedented pace, one can only imagine what the future holds for architecture. Will we see buildings that can adapt to changing environmental conditions? Will we construct towering vertical cities that address the challenges of urbanization? The possibilities are endless. Perhaps we will witness the rise of 3D printed buildings, self-healing structures, or even cities floating on water. The future of architecture is ripe with potential. It's a field limited only by our imagination and our commitment to creating a better world. What kind of architectural marvels will future generations create? Let your imagination soar. Section 11. A journey through time, awe-inspiring structures. Our journey through architectural history has taken us from the ancient pyramids, which stand as timeless monuments to human ambition, to futuristic skyscrapers that reach for the sky, embodying our modern aspirations. We've witnessed how each era has left its mark on the built environment, reflecting the beliefs, values, and technological advancements of its time. From the grandeur of ancient temples to the sleek lines of contemporary buildings, architecture tells the story of human progress. Architecture is more than just bricks and mortar. It's a testament to human creativity, ingenuity, and our enduring desire to shape the world around us. Each structure is a unique expression of the culture and era it was built in. As we've seen, architecture has the power to inspire, to amaze, and to challenge our perceptions. It pushes the boundaries of what is possible, constantly evolving to meet the needs and dreams of society. It can connect us to the past, ground us in the present, and propel us towards a more sustainable and imaginative future. Sustainable architecture in particular shows how we can harmonize with nature while creating functional spaces. So the next time you walk down the street, take a moment to appreciate the buildings around you. Notice the details, the craftsmanship, and the stories they tell. They are not just structures, they are stories etched in stone, glass, and steel, waiting to be discovered. Each building has a narrative, a purpose, and a place in the tapestry of our shared history.